the back seat, wishing you was in the front. She said, son,
if these want to take it back to 88, it's a false alarm. Big subwoofer in the back like
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates, the St. Louis Cardinals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Joe Medwick. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about to get underway. And starting this one is Bob Gibson. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
All right, ready to get underway. Now it's the second baseman, Hannes.
The second baseman.
The pitch.
Wagner.
Strike on the outside corner. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 6:15.
The wind to kick the pitch. And strike 2. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Number 19 drifts towards it, hauls it in, and there's one away. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Arky Vaughan.
Simply put, Boog, I mean, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game. Just an absolute unbelievable talent. Always so much fun to watch him go out there and do his thing. Sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully he's able to do something special in this one.
Arky Vaughan takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. No score, just getting started, top of the first. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. In the air on the infield. Makes the grab for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
And now, Roberto Clemente. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
2 down, nobody on.
ball inside.
And downstairs. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. And the 2-2. This to third. Throws across the diamond. That takes care of Clemente. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. Getting the nod on the mound, number 16. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The pitch. And a bunt towards third. And he picks it up in foul territory. And a pitch. Slap the other way, foul. Swing and a tapper. Gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number one.
Batting second.
Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup.
Number 11.
All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Kiner puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. Musial having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. Next offering upstairs. And a pitch. There's the strike. The wind and the pitch. That one misses. 3-1. The pitch. And he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
third baseman.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Albert Pujols looks at one outside there. And the 1-0. And that's in there at the knees.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Here's a 1-1. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Musial on third. Pujols on at first with 2 down. The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1. Two outs. That one fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
2 on, 2 outs. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next offering is down low. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And here it comes. Hit hard but foul off to the left. At the belt and fires. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Number 19. Next up for the Cardinals. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and fires. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So 2 down now, and here is Joe Medwick.
The left fielder, Joe Medwick.
First offering misses the mark.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. That one missed.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The pitch stays alive. The 2-2. Slapped foul. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering misses. Counts full, 3-2. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Popped up. Wagner makes the catch, and that'll do it. End of 1 from Sportsman's Park. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing.
Let it all
And welcome back. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ralph Kiner.
Leading off for the
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at bat.
And a pitch.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
Check swing went around, and it's 2-1 now. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Willie Stargell, the next Pirate to hit. In there, and it's 0-1.
If you're trying to come up with the ideal clubhouse presence and team leader, Willie Stargell pops. Probably the best you could possibly do.
Next one misses, and that's ball one. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is down low. Ball two. And you talk about Stargell's leadership. I don't think there's ever been a more close-knit team than that Pirates squad of the late 70s. And he was the heart of that team. Remember that team's theme song, Sister Sledge? We Are Family? Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. He sends it out of here. His 27th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's going to be Dave Parker. Good contact guy, good defender. Swings through that one, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. That one off the mark. Ball one.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Right side. Fires over to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So up next, Andrew McCutchen. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. On the ground to third. Slings it across. 2 down.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Pie Trainer.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Pie. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Batting ninth.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now here is Jason Kendall. In there for strike one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Next one is off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Gibson picks over. Trainer back on a dive. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the batting order turns over. Honus Wagner, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. He swings and fouls one off. And the righty deals. So now 1-2. Trainer at second. Kendall at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, now Molina at the plate. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. The pitch.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. Stargell takes it himself. That's 1 out the bottom of the second.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ozzie Smith digs in now. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
That one's in there, 0-1. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to short, on the run, sends it over to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 13. Jesse Burkett.
Jesse Burkett next up for the Cardinals. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And he lays down a bunt. Bare hand has to hurry. And he beats it. He's safe.
You knew it was going to be a close play the entire time, and that's exactly how it played out. Solid attempt by the third baseman, but it was always going to be tough with such a speedy runner going down the line.
And now, number 11. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Left-hand batter waits. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Next offering is in for a strike. Throw to first, back in there standing. Next one is off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains 2-2. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the shortstop, Arky Vaughn. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And here it comes. That misses the zone, and 1-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get him trying to bunt for a hit.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente, the next Pirate to hit. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Nope.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering is foul back. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone. Up next for the Pirates, Ralph Kiner. And a major milestone is right around the corner. 1 home run short of 400 for his career. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now up for St. Louis. Stan Musial. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's down and away. Ground ball right side. Wagner with the throw to first. And they get Musial for the out.
The third baseman, number 5, Albert.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Albert Pujols. Singled and scored his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
On the ground to the left, and that squirts through. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
The batter, number 21.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, number 21. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. The Cards leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Where I wanna be.
And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Willie Stargell.
Number 8, Willie Stargell.
Gibson back to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fouled off. He was late. Righty delivers. That misses. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And a pitch. That's off the mark. 3-2 now. And a pitch. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
The batter, the designated hitter, Dave Parker.
Dave Parker getting ready to hit. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
The 1-1 is upstairs. 2-1. The pitch.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The 3-1. That clips the corner. The pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. Foul ball.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And the right-hander deals. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch, and he just misses. Parker stands at first with one out. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. At the belt and fires. Way outside, and the count is even 2-2. Gibson one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Pickoff move to second. Parker dives back in safely.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Kicks and fires. In the air, left field, down the line. Medwick settles underneath it. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the third baseman, Pye. And the first offering is not close. Good eye right there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Two outs. Missed inside with the curve. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Man on second, 2 down. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the speedy catcher, Jason Kendall. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Next one off the plate inside. 3-1 now. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Line, and that's a base hit. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-2.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Honus Wagner. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That's to third. Pujols collects it. They take the force out. 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Joe Medwick.
The left fielder, Joe.
The wind of the pitch.
Medwick.
That's in for a strike.
0-1.
And a pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Molina, the next to hit, takes outside. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's a strike. And that's ball 4.
The batter, number 1.
Here's a speed threat, Ozzie Smith.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Molina leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is downstairs. Next pitch inside. And now 3-0. And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And there's ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Number 13.
Jesse Burkett will hit next.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Out towards right center field. That's back there. Turning and looking, and it's gone. A 3-run rocket. Home run number 5 on the season, and they grab the lead. It's 5-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And next is the designated hitter, number 11.
Now batting, number 11.
In there for strike one. Righty to the plate.
Ball, that's low.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one wrapped foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the righty deals. Now a fly ball to right center. McCutchen settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6, Stan Musial.
Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Just off the outside edge.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next pitch misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And he deals. Popped up left side. Trainer makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Arky Vaughn.
For Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Arky Vaughn.
Here comes a pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Left-hand batter waits. Just missed. Ground ball to the right side. And that's a fair ball. And that's going to get into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Up next for the Pirates, Roberto Clemente.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
First offering, and it just misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. And 1-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Ralph Kiner, the next to hit. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Vaughn leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And now the first baseman, Willie Stargell. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Swings and misses. And a count even at 1. Kicks and deals. That's a strike. 1-2. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. And gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the DH, Dave Parker. He's 0 for 1.
Dave.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. All even at 5 apiece. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Albert Pujols.
The third baseman, Albert.
And here comes.
Pujols.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Righty delivers. Just missed. now 3-0. The wind to kick the pitch. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. He made him pay for that one, and it gives him the lead in the fifth. It's 6-5.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Number 21 now at the plate.
The batter, number 21.
First offering misses the mark.
But we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
The 1-0. There's a strike.
Okay, from here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the fact that his team is now down by a run.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next offering misses. 2-2. And a pitch. Line drive. McCutchen makes the play. One away.
Now batting, number 19.
And here is number 19. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a pitch. Stays alive. And the 0-2. This one in the air, center field. McCutchen under it. Squeezes it. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Joe Medwick.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Joe Medwick, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. First pitch just misses. To the right side. Stargell steps on the bag. Inning over. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now 6-5. Number 25 comes on now, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Welcome back. Top six at the plate for Pittsburgh. Andrew McCutchen.
The center fielder, Andrew.
And the pitch.
McCutchen.
That clips a corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And now the lefty out in front and foul to the left side. This to center field. Burkett on the move. One up, one down.
Up next for the Pirates, the third baseman, Pie.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Pie Traynor. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Jason Kendall.
Two outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Jason Kendall. This guy has turned into a beast. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Two outs. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Back there. Gone!
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
So the Pirates batting order turns over, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Honus Wagner. First pitch is in the dirt. That's inside. That's to third. Zips it across, and that'll do it. Cannonball coming. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 52. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the Cardinals catcher, Yadier Molina. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot. And so many times goes unnoticed.
In the air, left field. Kiner has a beat on it. Puts the squeeze on that one. One down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
The batter, number 1, shortstop,
Ozzie Smith next up for the Cardinals. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jesse Burkett digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Counts 1-0.
And
Go,
the
he's
1-0.
going.
There goes Ozzie.
2-0.
It's a pitch out. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Smith, the runner at second with one away. Right-handed reliever. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Next pitch is popped up. Grabs it barehanded. Got him. Nice play. And that may have saved a run.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Here's the Cardinal DH, number 11. That one's in there, 0-1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That one pushed foul. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Let's go, baby, let's get wild. Loud is beautiful.
New inning getting started. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Archie Vaughn.
leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Archie Vaughn.
The wind of the pitch. Line drive. Makes the catch, one down.
The right fielder, number 21, Roberto Clemente.
Roberto Clemente, the next Pirate to hit. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Kicks and fires. Going to count 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Ralph Kiner stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The lefty, the 1-0. They say you win. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Smith collects, whips it across, and they take care of Kiner for the out. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, so we're still tied at 6. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Stan Musial.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
The pitch. Just missed. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Now you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And it's fouled away. Next one misses, and the count is 3-1. And the right-hander deals. Hammered, base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
And next is the Cardinals' 4-hitter, Albert Pujols. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Righty to the plate.
That's a ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Liner caught at second.
The bat, number 21.
Now up for St. Louis, number 21.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. At the belt and fires. That's off the mark, and a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. And the next pitch is way outside. To the right side. That's a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe.
Clutch hitting right there to give him the lead this late in the ball game. This one of those seen high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
So digging in, number 19.
Now batting, number 19.
In there for strike one. The pitch. And a base hit on a line. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. And he'll reach second with one away.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Second and third, one gone. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Joe Medwick. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And that chance handled, and he's out.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher to hit, Yadier Molina, for the fourth time tonight. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out. Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1. And the righty deals. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Number 21 at third. Number 19 over at second. Number 4 on at first with 2 down. Next offering upstairs.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. Got him! Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 7-6 ball game. New pitcher on here, number 38. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 38.
So up next, Willie Stargell. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
And a pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. A right-hander is up and throwing. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Here's a 1-1. That one missing inside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
The next offering misses. 3 balls and a strike. Here comes a pitch. And he pumps it a strike. And he deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Parker stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. The tying run at the plate. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2. Got him. 2 away.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Andrew McCutchen stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. And here it comes. This one popped up right side. And that is that. Bucks go down quietly. They're right in it, though. It's 7-6. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in is the speedy Jesse Burkett.
For the Cardinals, the center fielder, Jesse.
The right-hander back to work. Center field. McCutchen drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 11.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, number 11. And that's in there for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Number 27 getting loose out there. Oh, and 1 now. And fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Out. Number 2.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Next to hit, Stan Musial. Righty delivers. Just off the inside edge. The 1-1. And misses inside. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that's going to kick into the corner. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Albert Pujols. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. That is the inning. So one left for the Cardinals. They'll try and hold on to their 7-6 lead. Bruce Sutter into the game. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Pie Trainer.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
And he can't come up with it. That leaves him without a throw, and they come away without an out.
This is a big part of his skill set, and he puts himself into situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
Next to hit, Jason Kendall. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
And a sac bunt here. Bare hand grab, the throw, and that's a great play for the out. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Back to the top of the lineup. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Honus Wagner. Sutter checks over to first, and he's back. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and fires. He hauls it in, 2 away.
The bat on the side. Shortstop, Vaughn.
So 2 down now, and here is Arky Vaughn. In there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. And now the count is even. Good eye right there. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Is just one strike away. And a swing and a miss. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, I'd say we got treated to a good one. Gotta love a game when you get 13 runs on the board. A lot of offense, but it doesn't end in a blowout. Tons of really good at-bats to look back on in this one.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I feel like I'm